Hi friends! Today I'm hopping on to give you a quick tutorial on how to make a reading cootie catcher or fortune teller. I found the template for the cootie catcher at Classroom Game Nook, and I will link the website in the description so you're able to download the templates too. They look like this. You only need a few materials for this craft. You'll need a printed cootie catcher template, and there are a few different versions that you can print. Scissors, markers, crayons, those are totally optional. If you don't have a printer, you can easily make your own template, and I will show you how to do that first. So you just need a blank piece of paper and scissors. Okay, if you don't have a printer, just get a blank piece of paper and I'll show you how to make a cootie catcher. The only thing is you'll have to fill in all of the boxes when we're done with a pencil or marker. Our first step is to make our piece of paper a perfect square. So you will need to take your sheet of paper and fold it across diagonally, lining up the two sides. So I'll take this corner and fold it up to the edge, and I'm just going to line it up and then make a crease. The second thing I like to do is fold this extra part, rectangular part, so I have a crease there, just so I know where I need to cut that extra part off. Then I'm going to open it up and take my scissors and just cut right along that crease. And you should have your perfect square. The next step is to fold all of the corners towards the center of the page. So if you want, you can mark off or eyeball the center with a dot. I just like to kind of take a corner and fold it in and crease it down. So do this with every corner. Make sure your creases are nice and tight. Now you should have a smaller square. Next, take your entire square and flip it over. And we will do the same thing again. We're going to take each corner and fold it towards the center. Okay, you should see a bunch of different openings and flaps. This is where it can get kind of tricky, but I like to fold it in half and then slide my fingers under all of these little tabs on the back. So you want to use your thumb and pointer finger, and you will pinch it and then push it together, and you might have to fold it in half again so you have those creases. You'll pinch it and you will have your cootie catcher. You might need to straighten out some of your flaps, and if you look at the bottom of it, kind of looks like an egg carton. So you take your thumb and index finger and you can slide them out, back and forth, And then you can open up certain flaps. So you will write all your different questions on the inside. You can put colors or numbers on the outside. So let me show you how to do this now with a printed template. And if you made one out of paper, you can write your own questions, or you can look at the template online or in this video and copy the same questions down. Okay, I had my template. I just chose one that had problem and solution. It talked about the characters and setting and the plot, just because I thought this one went the best with Swamp Angel. There were 2 other templates that the website provided with different questions, so you can print out either of those as well. I already trimmed off the excess paper and made mine a square. So our first step, if you remember, is to fold each corner towards the center. But I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to fold the underside towards the center. Okay, now you should see the colors yellow, red, green, blue. Go ahead and flip the whole thing over. And again, we will take each corner and fold it towards the center. Okay, now you have your smaller square with the flaps. I like to fold it in half and make my creases both ways, so that way you can slide your fingers underneath to make the fortune teller move. And then you can flip it underneath and slide your thumb and index finger and then pinch. And you'll have your printed fortune teller that you can move back and forth. So what you need to do once you have made your fortune tellers and you have filled it all out, you need to find a friend or family member and you are going to play with them. So what you need to do is ask him or her to pick a color on the top flaps, so red, green, blue, or yellow. You could even take a marker and color these in so it's easier to see. Just an extra step. Once they pick a color, you will move the flaps in and out and side to side in time with the letters to spell out the name of the color. So if my partner said red, I would move it 3 times. R-E-D. Stop on the last letter with the cootie catcher open to reveal. Usually there's a number, but since we are making a reading one, we have some question marks and we have one that says solution and plot. So same thing, they will pick one and we will spell it out. Okay, if it's a question mark, you can do 5 questions or 5 moves. Since there's 5 question marks, you can do it however you would like. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to pick plot. P-L-O-T, plot, and my partner is going to choose one. I'm going to pick the question marks, and you open it up and ask your partner this question. Could this story really happen? Why or why not? So your partner needs to answer, could Swamp Angel really happen? Why or why not? Then you can take turns with your fortune teller. You can make your own and add your own questions. I love these. I think they're a lot of fun and they're very versatile and easy to make. You don't need a lot of materials. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love to see pictures of your fortune tellers. Comment below if you have any cool questions that you added to your own. Can't wait to see you for our next book.